Hey people, I welcome you back to Caroline's Online Academy. And in this video, this is a series of videos in which we're learning the concepts involved in accounting for share capital in companies. And in this video, we're going to be looking at how to account for share issue of shares when pro rata allotment is made and the shares have been issued at premium. It's not very complicated. There is nothing new that we're going to learn here. We're just going to incorporate what we have learned with respect to accounting for shares issued at premium and accounting for shares when they're issued, when pro rata allotment has been made. We're going to just put them together and solve the problem. I have a question for you. Bhumika Limited issued 1 lakh shares of rupees 100 each at a premium of 20% payable as follows. Application 25, allotment 30 plus 20 rupees premium. First call is 30, second call is remaining. The company received 1,40,000 applications and it made pro rata allotment to all applicants. Pass necessary journal entries. So first let's calculate the second call. Second call would be issue price minus whatever we receive in all the other calls. That is 25 on application, 50 on allotment, and 30 on first call. So second call again is 15 rupees. All right, my dear children, let's go ahead and do the first journal entry. The first transaction is receiving application money, and the journal entry for that would be bank account debit to share application account. Application money received, and that would be what, my dear children, the number of applications received multiplied by the application money receivable per share. So that is 35 lakh. And in all pro rata allotment problems, the second journal entry is the most important entry, where we transfer the application money to share capital account and to share allotment account, and further calls if it is necessary or if it is possible in a particular question. The first thing, of course, would be to transfer to share capital account. We'll always debit share application with the entire amount we credited in the first entry, and share capital account can only be credited with the number of shares allotted multiplied by the application money receivable on the shares allotted. So that is 25 lakhs in this question. And whatever is extra will either be refunded or transferred to share allotment account according to what the question says. If the question states that the excess application money has to be refunded, whatever is left after transferring to share capital shall be refunded. If the question is silent on how to treat the excess application money, then whatever is left shall be taken to share allotment account. And if something is left even beyond that, that would be refunded. The question states that the excess application money has to be adjusted against allotment and further calls due. Then whatever is in excess will be transferred to share allotment account, and whatever is excess beyond allotment, that is, if amount available as excess application money is more than what is due on all the calls and all the on all the shares from on allotment, then the excess application money over and above what is due on allotment shall be taken to calls. And if there is something beyond over and above what is due on calls, then that amount will be refunded. So it will be only if the question states, it will be taken further to calls in advance, as calls in advance to be adjusted against further calls. And if the question is silent, or if the question tells you to adjust against allotment, in both of those cases, you will adjust against allotment. At the end of this video, I'll give you a proper flowchart on how to read the question and understand. For now, we only have 10 lakh rupees in excess, and the allotment money due in this question is 1 lakh into 30 rupees per share, which is 30 lakhs. So whatever is available as excess application money is not sufficient even to cover allotment money. So we are only taking it to share allotment account. Shares allotted. And the next journal entry would be to make allotment money due. As we know, premium is involved in this question, and premium is receivable along with allotment. In allotment, 20 rupees premium and 30 rupees of capital portion is receivable. So the journal entry will be share allotment account debit to share capital account to securities premium account. If this does not affect our question in any way, my dear children, the premium being involved in the question does not change how you account for pro rata allotment in any way whatsoever, unless and otherwise calls and arrears is involved. So in this question, we don't have any calls and arrears, so we'll just go ahead and do the usual stuff. Share allotment money made due. All right. As we know, the total amount of allotment due is 1 lakh shares, number of shares allotted into 50 rupees per share. And out of that, share capital portion is 30. So that will be 1 lakh into 30. All of this information I'm getting from the question. 1 lakh into 20, two securities premium portion. So if you look at the question, you will find out 30 rupees is capital and 20 rupees is premium. All right, now we have to receive the allotment money, and the journal entry for receiving allotment money is bank account debit to share allotment when there is no calls in advance or calls in arrears. The journal entry would be bank account debit. Share allotment account. Allotment money received. That will be how much, my dear children? The entire allotment money that we made due minus whatever excess application money is available. So the involvement of premium is not in any way going to affect how we are accounting for pro rata, unless and otherwise there is call scenarios. Let me underline that. When there is call scenarios, it will slightly be different, and I'll teach you how to do that. I mean, or call scenarios and forfeiture. When that is involved, then we'll have to do a working note to find out how much of premium has been received and everything. So unless otherwise call scenarios and forfeiture are there, it is not going to change in any way how we're going to account for pro rata and premium. So whatever we learned about accounting for premium and whatever we learned about accounting for pro rata, we just incorporate both of that and do the problem, or we just account for the transactions. That should do it right. Share first call account will then be debited because that is the next thing that the company has to do after receiving the allotment money. Share first call account debit to share capital account. You're making the first call due, and that will be made due for the entire 30 rupees per share on 1 lakh shares. Share first call made. So that will be, my dear children, 1 lakh into 30. And the next thing to do would be to receive shares first call. The journal entry is bank account debit to share first call account. Share first call money received, and that would be, my dear children, the entire amount that we made due, as there is no calls in arrears or calls in advance. And the next thing to do would be to receive make share second call due and receive share second call. And the journal entry will be share second call account debit to share capital. Share second call made due. And we know that share second call amount is 15 rupees. So on the 1 lakh shares, it will be 1 lakh into 15. And to receive, it will be bank account debit to share second call account. And share second call money received would be the narration. And that would be the last entry, my dear children. So the premium being involved does not affect accounting for issue of shares under pro rata in any way, unless there is calls in arrears and the shares are further forfeited. The concept of forfeiture and everything I'll teach in the upcoming videos, and I'll teach you how to account for it also. And with that, we have come to the end of this video, my dear children. If you like this content, please do like the video and share and subscribe, and also comment your views on the video. Or if you have any doubts, please do comment, leave a comment, or you can also send your mail to the mail ID of this account. You people have fun. Happy learning. Bye.